In this video, we're going to talk about the Gemini CLI. Google just released a new product called the Gemini CLI, where we can access the Gemini 2.5 Pro models in terminal itself. And the cool thing here is that it is an open source models. That means we can download it and run it in our own computer. Now you don't have to care about the API costs anymore because we can install and run it in our own computer because it is an open source. So I have opened this Google CLI documentation here. Consider this the Google Gemini CLI documentation, and where they claim it can generate the text output, image generation, also the video generation using the Gemini Pro models. So we can test it ourselves now. We consider in this documentation, they claim they can generate the image generation as well as the video generation here. So if you scroll on carefully, consider here this is the image generation, and consider we can also generate the video generation also. So we can test this out to see if that is possible or not. So let us see how to install this Gemini CLI in our local machine and run it locally. We can also install this Visual Studio Code as well. So to install the Gemini CLI, just open a new tab and in the search bar, just type the Gemini CLI. So just click on the second result, that is the GitHub page. So this is the GitHub page for the Gemini CLI, and you consider this is the user that uploaded this code, and consider this GitHub has a star of 49,000 stars. So if you scroll down, you consider this the CLI, and they also provide a quick start here. The prerequisites they asking is you have to install the Node.js. If you don't have the Node.js, just open a new tab and type Node.js download. So make sure you download the Node.js before this. Consider just download this if you are using the Windows, or if you are using any other operating system, make sure you download the Node.js first. To check your Node.js installation, open your command prompt and type node-v. Consider here I am using the Node version 22, and we also have to check the npx version. So npx-v, I am using the version 10. So let me close this. After I have installed the Node.js, then we can install the Gemini CLI by running this command. Either we can run this or we can directly install this by copy and paste the second command. So let me copy this and let me open up the command prompt one more time and paste the command here. So this will take some time. You consider it starts installing the Gemini CLI for us. While that is installing, what we can do is we can create a project folder in our desktop. So let me create a new folder now. So let me create this folder. The folder name will be Gemini CLI tutorial. So inside this, we're gonna put all our image generation as well as the video generation as well as HTML generation, that is the website generation. If you scroll down the GitHub page, you consider they provide all the stuff that you need to do to install the Gemini CLI in our terminal. You consider this is the Gemini CLI model. So consider now the Gemini has been installed successfully. You consider now to access the Gemini CLI, let me clear the screen. Just type the Gemini. It will give us a prompt like Gemini. Consider now it is asking us to set up the theme now. So let me select the theme. We can select the default theme if you want, but if you want to prefer any other theme, make sure you select the theme. Then we have to select the authentication method. You consider here we have two authentication methods. Either we can log in with Google or we can log in with Gemini API. So I'm gonna choose the login with Google, which is an easiest method. So just click on allow. What it will do is in the browser it will open up the all the Gmail accounts that you have. You consider here it open up the Gmail accounts that you have. So make sure you select the Gmail account. So let me select the Gmail account now. After this, just click on sign in. So once you have selected your Gmail account, then you consider you will get redirected to this page. Gemini code assist and the CLI has no authorized to use your account. Now if you go to the command prompt, you consider now we got this message box. So in this message box, what we can do is we can, hey, can you have the capabilities of Gemini 2.5 Pro models? You consider it is giving the request back to the Gemini servers. You consider, so just wait for this. Here in this, they claim Gemini 2.4 Pro model. So we're gonna test this ourselves if this is true or not, or it is using the Gemini 2.4 Flash model. Consider I'm a large language model trained by Google, blah blah blah. So let's try to test other capabilities now. To check it, here we can also see the help command now. To do that, /help. Just type this /help. This will give us all the tools that are available. Consider to add context. That is, if you want to add the HTML files or if you want to add the image file, if you want to add any source file, you have to use the symbol to target specific files or folders. And then we have the shell mode also to install the npm commands, pip commands, all the stuff. And also they provide the help commands also, that is the help commands documentation, and below that they provide the keyboard shortcuts also, control to send message, control plus to enter a new line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach an image to this and see if the Gemini Pro model, this is what they are claiming, to actually see if this is replicating a HTML version of that. So for that, let me open up the image now. So here I have the image now. So this is just a sample template that I have. Let's try to import this now. So just drag and drop and place it here. This will provide us the path now. You consider this is the image path. So and for the command part, I'm gonna give it. So let me minimize this. For the command, can you able to replicate this using the HTML, CSS and JavaScript and add additional pages as well as the effects. So this is our command. And let's see if we got the HTML page for the image that is shown you now. Consider it is successfully paste the image file now. You consider the image file is located in this folder, that is the documents folder, and the target destination is inside the C folder, and here we have the, it will choose the target folder as Kumar user. So just give you a few minutes, it is taking some time to generate the response for us. You consider, of course, I can replicate this landing page by using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We can work on adding more pages as well. So for this, it is asking us our acceptance. So it is asking us, I will create a new directory name called the landing page. So this, does this plan work for you? It is asking, does this plan work for you? So I'm gonna reply yes. So you consider it is creating a new folder called the landing page, and this landing page folder will be created in the target destination that we have seen earlier. That is inside the C directory under the user's conversation. So just give a few minutes, it will take some time to generate the website. Consider again, it is asking us to create the landing page for us. So I'm gonna allow once now. So if you want to allow always, that is making directly, you can also do that. But since this is just a folder creation, I'm gonna allow always because I am running this locally. No one else will access my laptop. So I'm gonna allow always. Consider it has generated the HTML code for this, and it is asking us to apply this change. So I'm gonna click allow once because it is asking us to create the HTML file as well as CSS and script.js file. So I'm gonna allow once. It will create three files for us, that is the HTML file, CSS file and the JavaScript file. So it has also the JS file as well as the CSS file now. Consider this the code. So just give you a few minutes. Once it has generated the file, then we can see the output. As I mentioned, the target directories, you consider the target directories inside the C directory, that is the C4 disk. It is using the users and combination file. So let me go to the folder now. Inside this C directory, inside this users, inside this Kumar, you consider here we have this landing page. Inside this, you consider here we have the HTML file, script file, and the style file. So just give it a few minutes, it will take some time. Again, it is asking us to consider, it is asking us to start a Python server to bring the HTML page to life. I will start a local web server. You consider it is automatically starting as a local server, web server. So I'm gonna allow now. So just allow Python. This will start as a local web server for us. So while that is generating, I'm gonna open this file manually. So before that, let me open up the image now. So this is the image that I have uploaded to redesign it now. So just wait for this to start the server. I'm gonna start this file manually. Consider this is the website that we got. Isn't this amazing? So let me also show you the image now. The HTML page is almost identical to the image that I have uploaded, and you can also see the beautiful effect that we got. You consider this the image that I have uploaded, and this is the website that I got. And I think the Gemini Pro model done a good job. I don't think it is uses a Gemini Pro model. In the consider here we also have the download template, and the cool thing about this website is the effect that you scan. You consider when we move the mouse cursor, you consider here we have the cool effect. So that's it. I think the website generation from the image is pretty good. So what we can do is we can close this. And when we close this, you consider interaction summary, total calls, all the summaries that you got. So what we can do is I'm gonna upload a PDF now. So instead of using this image, I'm gonna upload a PDF to see if we can generate a website from that PDF. So I'm gonna upload my resume and see if we can generate a replica from this PDF. What we can do is, so let me clear this. and let me start the Gemini now. So just type Gemini, this will start the Gemini CLI for you. So instead of starting use, I'm gonna copy and paste this to the project directory now. So let me go to the project directory. So let me paste the PDF here and I'm gonna start the command prompt in this folder. So just type Gemini. Now we got the Gemini CLI. So this is our Gemini CLI and let me pull this and here we have to type the PDF location. When we type the art symbol, consider in this folder here we have the conversation resume.pdf. And for the prompt, what we can do is what are the uh, can you able to replicate this resume in HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and we also have to list the strengths and weakness. So this is our prompt now. So let's see if Gemini can able to perform our prompt. So I'm gonna also ask with additional pages as well as effects in this folder and also highlights the strength and weakness. You consider it successfully read the PDF now. That is, it has located the location. That is, the PDF is located inside the Gemini CLI tutorial folder. So one of the drawback of this Gemini CLI is that it is taking too much time to generate the response. You consider this is the template that we got. You consider if we'll ask, it will generate home page as well as the styling. It is asking us, can we able to proceed with this? I have to every time I have to said okay, allow this, and you consider apply this change. You consider it is always asking me, so I'm gonna allow this as well. And we got the HTML page, so just wait for it to generate the CSS file as well as the JS file. We consider again it is asking for our confirmation. Apply these changes to create the CSS. So I'm gonna apply this one more time. Now it is designing the CSS for us. Now we got all the HTML page as well as the CSS and JavaScript. What we can do is we can close this because we got the output right. Now it is continuously giving me feedback like if you need any further assistance, please let me know. So let me close this because we got the output. To close this, just press the escape button that you see on your keyboard. So I have closed that. Let's open up the index.html file. So this is the website that we got for our resume and it is also pretty good. So this is our resume and this is the personal projects that I got and this is the experience and technical skills, and it also highlights the strengths as well as area for growth. And if I click on form, you consider here we also have the nice transition, and when we click on project it goes to the project, and when we click on contact it displays all the contacts. I think this is also pretty good. So the third thing that I wanna do in this video, before that let me show you the resume first. You consider from this resume it generates a website for us. Can you generate a video for us? The next thing that I wanna test is using this Gemini CLI is that can it able to generate the image or any video? So let's test that now, because in the website they mentioned it can able to generate image or video. They didn't mention you have to use the Gemini Pro subscription. They said it is open model. So let's try to test that out. So let me start the Gemini, and for the prompt I'm gonna ask like, can you generate a video of a man jumping on a lava? So this is our prompt. So let's see if Gemini can generate this for a free user. I'm using the free one because they claim consider in this they claim Gemini 2.5 Pro model. Consider we got a message like, I'm sorry, I cannot generate a video of a man jumping on a lava. I don't have the functionality to generate videos. Consider you don't have the functionality to generate the videos. So let's see if I can generate the image also. So I'm gonna type, can you generate image at least? So it also can't able to generate image as well. So it can't able to generate the video, it can't able to generate the image as well. I think this is one of the drawback. So but the resume website that I got is pretty good. And one of the cool features that I noticed from this is that it can also perform file system operation. That is, you can create a folder, delete a folder, you can read a file from the folder, you can do all the file operations from this Gemini CLI itself. You just have to provide the path to that file only. So let me show you what I mean. You consider have your folder here, right? So let me drag and drop this folder to this Gemini CLI. So let me drag and drop this Gemini folder to our Gemini CLI. You consider this is our folder, that is the Gemini CLI tutorial, and I'm gonna ask about what other files are here. It will automatically fetch what other files are present in that folder. Consider it listed 6 items are present using the read folder functionality. Here we have the contact HTML, index HTML. It successfully display all the files in our directory. You can also able to perform this action using the MCP server, also using the cloud desktop. But now you can also able to do that stuff using this Gemini CLI as well. But in this next video, I'm going to show you how to connect this Gemini CLI to the MCP servers. So to watch that video, make sure you subscribe to this channel. So can you able to delete the CSS files? It is initializing the commands now. Now you can see it is successfully deleted the file. Let me go to the project folder now, and let me go to the here in the desktop, and in the Gemini CLI tutorial you consider I don't have the CSS file. It successfully deleted the CSS file using the file system operation. It can do all the file system operations. And if you want to see any help, just type the help command. You consider here we got all the commands. If you want to see the documentation, I will also provide a link in the description. You can also watch that. In the next video, we're gonna see how to integrate the MCP server to this Gemini CLI. To watch that video, please subscribe to this channel. So this is for this video, and we will continue in the next one.